এত সুলো লেখা কেন দা ফাক চোখে চশমা দেই আমি shit. Johansson has filed a lawsuit against Disney due to them releasing her newest film, The Black Widow, simultaneously on Disney streaming platform Disney Plus as well as in the theaters. As well as Scarlett Johansson, how do you say that? Johansson? Scarlett Johansson has filed a lawsuit against Disney due to them releasing her newest film, The Black Widow, simultaneously on Disney streaming platform Disney Plus and in the theaters. Or you can write as well as theaters. You can either write and or as well as, up to you. The actress argues that not delaying the release on the digital platform has caused her significant amounts in monetary bonuses significant amounts of what? I mean, it's implied, but you do need to specify for the sentence to sound right. The actress argues that not delaying the release on the digital platform has caused her significant amounts in monetary bonuses as they were correlated to the film's performance at the box office. Can I increase the size of the font of the entire thing all at once? Is that a possibility? তুমি কি ইয়া করতেছো নাকি প্রেজেন্টেশন লেখো নাকি that's better. Scarlett Johansson has filed a lawsuit against Disney due to them releasing her newest film, The Black Widow, simultaneously on Disney's streaming platform Disney Plus and the theaters. তুমি as well as কইতে গেলে জানডা বাইরে হয়ে যাবে প্রেজেন্টেশন করো I assume you need to speak. তুমি এখানে যদি as well as কইতে যাও তাহলে টাংটাই হইয়া নার্ভাসনেসের মধ্যে তার উপরে টাংটাই হইয়া সত্য খায়া কি কয়া বয়া থাকবা কে জানে. And is better here. The actress argues that not delaying the release on the digital platform has caused her significant amounts in significant losses in monetary bonuses. Shall I write losses here? এখানে অ্যামাউন্ট সামনে লিখছো কেন সেটা আমি জানি না because it's just so vague when it doesn't need to be, I assume at least. Hello? Hi. Hello. What's happening? How's it going? Internet seems fine. Not sure what the issue is here. Say that again. I said এখানে অ্যামাউন্টসের জায়গায় লসেস লিখলাম significant losses in monetary bonuses as they were correlated to the film's performance at the box office. Also, you're gonna be talking, right? Like actual proper presentation করতেছো, right? I may be making some changes dependent on that. What gave you that idea? Slide can. Caption slide once. Slide. What the fuck? Are you not doing a presentation right now? What am I waiting for? Why do I care? Why would I care about the India national cricket? What the fuck? What the the corporates initiate corporate engineering. It will be something like this. What the fuck? Oh, I see. Oh, আমি তো ভাবছি তুমি presentation বানাইতেছো. Alright, cool. Of course, the presentation will be longer, so I expected you to put more in here later. But anyways. Either way, this implies that it would have to be at least a little, compact. So, I shall be making changes based off of that. The actress argues that not delaying the release on the digital platform has caused her significant losses in monetary bonuses as they were correlated to the film's performance at the box office. Would it not be better to write as they were correlated to the film's box office performance? Caption of the lomba kind of parts never meant. You mean the caption and in the actual? I see. Cool. Would it not be better to write bonuses as they were correlated to the film's box office performance instead of writing performance at the box office, because that doesn't sound very nice now, does it? Okay, I understand what a caption is, man. You don't need to Pula. Great job editing that as well. How am I? If I already didn't understand what you meant, how would I understand what you mean off of this picture? Explain. What makes you think this would like solve any confusion I could possibly have? I don't understand. Okay, so as recorded to film's box office performance instead of at the box office. Yes. Okay. Practice argues that not delaying the release on the digital platform has caused significant losses in monetary value to the film's box office performance. She was promised that there would be a 90-day. She was promised. Okay, that there would be a. She was promised a 90-day period before the film gets released on streaming platforms. A 90-day period of what? I mean, it's obvious when you're reading this, but like to make the to complete the sentence, you need to mention it anyway. Class will begin at 4:30 POG. Okay, sir. Okay. First of all, wait. আমি কেন আন্ডারলাইন করলাম? এই শালা. First of all, I can literally cut this entire thing out, this underlined part, before the film gets released. How do you want to write that? What is the wording you want to use here? I can cut this entire bit down and this sentence will look much cleaner. If you want, after cutting these things down a little, you can also add more to the caption if you so desire. But first, we need to cut it down a little because you need to make the caption look clean. If the caption doesn't look clean, then no one will click on the fucking photos, obviously. Also forgot to add something. Okay, you can add that at the end. She was promised a underlined part. আমি কাইটা দিলাম. ঠিক আছে. She was promised a 90-day something period. You need to add a word before something here before the film gets released on streaming platforms. Are you going to give me a word? Or do I go word hunting myself? আমি লিটারালি নেক্সটের লাইন কেমনে এডিট করবো সেটা বাইর করে ফেলছি ইন দ্য মিন টাইম ব্রাদার. Hello? Confused on what's happening. I'm asking you for a word. She was promised a 90-day period before the film gets released on streaming platforms. A 90-day period of what? Of what? পিরিয়ডের আগে তো একটা ওয়ার্ড লাগবে ব্রাদার সেই ওয়ার্ডটা কি লিখতেছ ব্রাদার শি ওয়াজ প্রমিসড এ 90-day period before it gets released yeah but তুমি পিরিয়ডের আগে এখানে buffer period এটা লেখা যায় that is a possibility but buffer লিখলে necessarily period লেখাই লাগে না. She's promised a 90-day buffer before the film gets released on streaming platforms. I don't have a problem with putting buffer here instead of period. However, the problem with that is বাঙালি আন্ডিরা বুঝবে না তুমি কি লিখছো, তুমি কি বুঝাইছো. বাঙালি আন্ডিরা বাফার গুগল করতে যাইতে হবে, আর মোস্টলি তোমার গুগল না করতে যায় ভাববে যে দূর কি লিখছে. You know, you get what I mean? Because you know, buffer isn't a word that Bengalis are particularly used to, even those that do dabble in the world of the English, you know. What else is there? Okay. I mean, buffer works. My question is whether you want to put it here or not. Whether you want to possibly make, you know, Bengali and is confused or not. Whether you want fucking a good caption or a Bengali caption. Needs to be accessible, better not. Tale ki deba? Like, obviously people can understand what you're saying from this sentence. My problem is এখানে পিরিয়ডের আগে কোনো কিছু না লিখলে, like the sentence is like, it's not harmonious, you know. Hall. She was promised a 90-day haul before the film gets released. Man, what do you mean, man? Man, like it takes even me a second to connect what you're trying to say here, man. How do you expect the Bengali Andis to get that, man? Send suggestions then. You see, that's the difficulty in writing. Sometimes the brain stops working. My brain isn't working right now, but I can try. On top of that, আমার মাথায় এখন buffer period আটকে আছে, because that does seem to be the best word here, except, you know, it's not entirely accessible. Um, there has been a word that has come to my mind, but I'm not sure whether it's actually a word or not. It is not. Okay. Most people use widow of time in these situations. I have never heard that before. I am not going to lie. She was promised a 90-day widow of time before the. What the fuck? Window. Okay, that's much better. But window of time wouldn't work here entirely. That's just. Eh. Even what you've written right now is better than window of time in this scenario. Would be a theatrical release. She said she had understood this to mean a window of time would pass before it would be streamed. The period that has traditionally lasted 90 days. Udaudi beshi guraitase. মাদারচোদ ফ্লো ভাইঙ্গা সেন্টেন্স ঘুরাইতেছে কোনো মানে হয়? What you could write, but would be problematic perhaps, but not as problematic as buffer, because this time around people wouldn't necessarily even need to understand what you mean, which is she was promised a 90-day exclusivity period before the. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hey, that's spooky. Spooky. She was promised a 90-day exclusivity period before the film gets released on streaming platforms. Due to the simultaneous release, some sources have reported that Scarlett Johansson has lost about $50 million just in bonuses. এটাতে আমার একটু এডিট করা লাগবে। আগে খারাপ আমি আগে আসল কামটা একটু করি। এই শালা সমস্যা কি? এই ফন্ট Due to the simultaneous release, some sources have reported that Scarlett Johansson has lost about $50 million just in bonuses. What was the edit I wanted to do here? Fuck, I forgot. Due to the simultaneous release, some sources have reported that. This is gonna be like, just writing another sentence, because it might not be the final draft, yeah. Due to the simultaneous release, some sources reported $50 million dollar loss for Scarlett Johansson in bonuses alone. Does this look better than the previous sentence? Let's compare. To do something, some sources reported that Scarlett Johansson has lost about $50 million just in bonuses. Due to the simultaneous release, some sources have reported a $50 million loss for Scarlett Johansson in bonus S alone. This looks cleaner, yes, for a caption. Do I get rid of this and keep this, or do I get rid of this and keep this, or do I try to add, like, you know, do the epic chimera out of these two fucks? I said, do I get rid of this and keep this? I'm clicking on my screen, as you can see. Or do I get rid of this and keep this? Or the third option would be trying to improve on either of these by using the, you get the idea. Like, which one do I get rid of? Which one do I keep? Third option. Do I try to make a fucking chimera? Why do you do this to me? Keep the second one, okay. Bro, তোমার ফন্ট আর আমার ফন্ট আলাদা কেন bro? Kinda weird. আসলে কি আলাদা নাকি আমি ভুল দেখতেছি? This looks brighter than this, does it not? Or am I just stupid? Oh yeah, it is different. What the fuck is a LoRa? Laura Poggio. Disney has fired back at her saying the lawsuit is especially sad and distressing in its callous disregard for the horrific and prolonged global effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. Disney also claimed that Scarlett Johansson has received $20 million already, and releasing it on streaming platforms has opened up a new revenue stream for her as well. However, there was nothing said regarding whether or not they renegotiated the contract terms with her. Okay. This is okay. Before I edit, let me just taking a moment to laugh at it. What the fuck? Bro, wasn't Black Widow a success? What is this shit? Tao am the fucking cat fight kore, disgusting. Disney was fired back at her saying, এখানে কি আরেকটা কমা দিবা নাকি দেবা না? Lawsuit is Disney also claimed that Scarlett Johansson has received $20 million in My mother is calling me. কি সমস্যা? Has additionally opened up a new revenue stream for her as well. Disney has claimed that Scarlett Johansson has received $20 million already and releasing it on streaming platforms has additionally opened up a revenue stream. No, why am I doing it like that? Has opened up an additional revenue stream for her. That's additionally revenue stream for her as well. New but this yeah, additionally here should be fine. Okay. Disney has also claimed that Scarlett Johansson received $20 million. $20 million. Just like you need to add something there to make it a little more harmonious. Has she received $20 million for any particular thing, you know? $20 million in dash, if you get what I mean, if you get what I'm trying to do with this sentence to make it a bit better. It on streaming platforms has additional revenue stream for her. Have you done the checking? It was her salary. Let me see. Okay, without merit Andy. This is a lot cleaner than the last thing that you sent me. This had also claimed that Scarlett has already received $20 million for her role in Black Widow and releasing it on streaming platforms have further opened up an additional revenue stream for her. Porta kaita dilam. This is like what was the initial, and this is my edit. Agar dam kaita dilam. Disney has also claimed that Scarlett Johansson has already received $20 million for her role in Black Widow, and releasing it in streaming platforms has further opened up an additional revenue stream for her. However, there was nothing said regarding whether or not they renegotiated the contract terms with her as of yet. There was nothing publicized there. Do you want to write there was nothing, or do you want to write there has been nothing publicized? Which tense do you want to use here? Because is it an ongoing issue, or is it something that's already happened? Publicized, that's the word. Fuck off. Yeah, it's a word. Ki kore? Published. Faizlami mare. If I do this, আমি ভুলে গেছিলাম এক দেশ S ইউজ করে আর এক দেশ Z ইউজ করে. Hey motherfucker, Z better. Fuck you. So then I underline diya boya thako. However, there has been nothing publicized regarding any possible negotiation. No, this is better. However, there has been nothing publicized regarding whether or not they negotiated the terms with her as of yet. However, there has been nothing publicized regarding whether or not they have renegotiated the contract terms with her as of yet. Here are three other well-renowned actors who also got screwed over, like Scarlett Jo by large studios due to weird clauses in their contracts. Fox previously prevented Emily Blunt from joining the MCU to play the titular role of Natasha Ramona. What the fuck? এটা কি লেখছো তুমি? Romanov. Can we change? Can we change the system? Weird clause. Questionable clause? Who also got screwed over like Scarlett Joe by last studios due to questionable clauses in their contracts. Or do you want a different word? Top 10. What happened? Let me guess. Current চলে গেছে You could, of course, instead of going for weird or questionable, you could, of course, go for something a little more, offensive, attacking, go on the offense and write something along the lines of manipulative or scheming. But questionable does seem better, yes. Imagine pissing off Disney. Fuckers can literally buy all of Bangladesh. Wait, you like that? We can write, here are 3 other well-renowned actors who also got screwed over like Scarlett Joe by large studios due to manipulative clauses in their contracts. Would you like to write manipulative and go after Disney of all things? Fucking throwing a rock at the ocean. Trying to pollute the ocean by pissing on it. Top 10. Okay. Do you want to go this hard, or do you want to write something along like borderline manipulative, or yeah, you want to just completely go hard on the MCU and just act like Disney bad, cancel big corporation, pog you. No borderline mate. Straight up manipulation. তোমারে ডিজনি ফ্যানরা ডিএম পাঠাবে শালা. Fox previously prevented Emily Blunt from joining the MCU to play the titular role of Natasha Romanoff, aka the Black Widow, due to the contract she signed with Fox while doing the film. From joining the MCU to play the titular role of Natasha Romanoff, aka the Black Widow, the contract she signed with while doing the film? What do you mean while doing the film? Film করার মাঝখানে কি তোমারে fucking কান ধইরা টাইনা নিয়ে আসছে নাকি বাঙালি মাদার ফক্স? নাকি ফক্সের সাথে কোনো ফিল্ম করতেছিল? কারণ ফক্সের সাথে যদি কোনো ফিল্ম করে থাকে দেন ওয়াইল ডুইং দ্য ফিল্ম লিখার পর তোমার ওই ফিল্মটার নাম লেখা লাগবে, I'm just confused what you mean here. You can't write while doing the film if that's the case. While doing the film লিখলে তো মনে হয় যে মায়া তোমার সেটের মধ্যে গিয়া শুটিং করতেছিল, ওই সময় কান ধরে টাইনা নিয়ে আসছে বিগ ড্যাডি ফক্স with Marvel enacted when Fox enacted the clause is what you mean, I assume. স্যার কি আমার ক্লাস নেবে না আজকে? স্যার question mark? ওইটা আমি তো পড়াই শেষ করি নাই, আইসি লাইভ ইজ অন কুল। আমি ভাবছি এখানে সেন্টেন্স শেষ, নেভার মাইন্ড। আমি ভাবছি এখানে সেন্টেন্স শেষ। I saw a capital letter and got confused. Never mind then, my bad. That they could call her up anytime. Fox decided to enact that clause exactly when Iron Man 2's production was supposed to begin, as she had to play her part in Gulliver's Travels. Fox please bring the gun from the Fox. While doing the film The Devil Wears Prada, which had a clause in it that they could call her up anytime, and Fox decided to enact that clause exactly when Iron Man 2's production was supposed to begin, as she had to play her part in Gulliver's Travels. The avid Iron Man fan later revealed in the Howard Stern show that she didn't even want to be in Gulliver's Travels. Due to the production dates of the movie clashing with the Iron Man 2's production, she more or less was forced to turn the role down. This is so sad. What does she look like? Emily Blunt. Yeah, Scarlett Johansson is definitely more attractive. Fuck you. স্যার কি কিছু কইতেছে? না কিছু কয় না, cool. What no? What do you mean what no? Have you seen Scarlett Johansson, man? She's so fucking attractive. What do you want from me? Although I haven't really looked at Emily Blunt properly. Hey look, sir said hello. The fuck you mean? You don't think Scarlett Johansson is attractive? Emily way more pretty. Okay, let me. Okay, dude. Emily Blunt. To be fair, there's something about blondes that just. Oh my god, sir. There's something about blondes which just makes me want to puke. Probably because of fucking wrestling. I don't see it, man. I just don't see it, man. And I especially don't see this lady playing, this fucking happy-go-lucky looking Andy playing fucking Scarlett Johansson. I mean, fuck. I mean, Natasha Romanoff.
জেনারেল ম্যাথস না আর ম্যাথস এটা বললো না তো
Fuck. action. Shimmer was supposed to turn the world down. Paramount Pictures famously forced Channing Tatum. What the fuck? How am I meant to pronounce that? Channing Tatum to star in the film G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra. Rise? What the fuck is that name? He revealed the backstory on the Howard Stern show too, how he had a three picture deal with the studio. He felt the movie script was subpar at best. And he tried to say no, he felt he could not really be the central character. The studio threatened him with legal action, stating no option. You're doing this or we're gonna sue you. Pesara. Universal's sister company NBC's hit show Saturday Night Live started to get sick of all its big stars, as they were trading the small screens for box office glamour. To stop them from doing so, they were made to sign contracts for the 1999 to 2000 season, which would keep them bonded to the network for up to 12 years. Half of it on SNL and another half on their other products. It also gave Lorne Michaels, creator of SNL, a considerable stake in their movie careers and had a 3-movie option with the SNL films co-owned by Paramount Pictures, NBC and Mr. Michaels, for which the star would receive $75,000, $150,000 and $300,000 for the first, second and third film respectively. Cool. Hollywood Omega look. I don't see anything else to edit here. The rest of it looks decent. আমি অঙ্ক করতেছি লাগাই brother. Do I need to like save this somehow? If I close it, is it gone? Do I have to save it? Alright. Modern technology. বুঝি না আমি এত কিছু brother. Boomer Ratul over here. Goodbye.